Good day, grade 7 students. This is your teacher, Joey. It's a great day to be with you again to learn new things about science. Are you excited? Today, we'll all be learning about the different methods of heat transfer. For today's lesson, you are expected to infer the conditions necessary for heat transfer to occur. Specifically, you should be able to trace the direction of heat as it transfers from one object to another and describe the transfer of heat through conduction, convection, and radiation. I am sure you have experienced touching a mug of hot coffee or taking out pieces of ice cubes from your freezer, right? These experiences have something to do with heat. Heat is a form of energy that transfers from one object or place to another. It is usually associated with temperature. How does heat transfer, and what are the conditions for heat transfer to happen? Let's take a look at this diagram. Heat energy will only transfer if there is difference in temperature between two objects. The direction of heat transfer will always be from higher temperature to lower temperature object or place. There are three methods of heat transfer. First is conduction. Conduction is the transfer of heat through direct contact between objects. To clearly understand this process, let's take a look at the sample demonstration. This cup right here is filled with hot water. If you dip a spoon into the hot water and touch the handle after about 2 minutes, what would you feel? Yes, the handle will feel hot. In this demonstration, the hot water transferred heat to the spoon, then from the spoon to my hand. The direction of heat transfer is from a hot object, which is the water, to a cold object, which is my hand. Second method is convection. Convection is the transfer of heat by the actual movement of fluids such as liquid, like water, or gases, like air, from one place to another. To demonstrate heat transfer by convection, let's watch this. When you boil water in a pan, what do you usually observe in the water as it starts to boil? Yes, bubbles move up. The heated water becomes less dense and moves up to the surface. The cold water at the surface is more dense and moves downward. The circulating current of water can be clearly seen through the mango seeds that move up and down together with the water as the boiling continues. You can see that there is actual movement of water from hot to cold surface. The third method of heat transfer is radiation. Radiation is the transfer of heat by means of electromagnetic waves. To radiate means to emit, to send out, to release, or spread outward from an origin or source. For example, what would you feel when you stay under the sun for quite some time? Yes, you will feel hot in your skin. If you think about it, the sun is very far from us. So, how does the heat from the sun reach the earth? Heat from the sun travels millions of kilometers through the empty space before it reaches the earth. This is heat transfer by radiation. Radiation can occur through materials or through an empty space. Okay, let's have a short recap. In today's lesson, we have discussed about heat transfer. Heat can only be transferred if there is a difference in temperature between objects. The direction of heat will always be
from hotter to colder objects. And heat can be transferred through conduction, convection, and radiation. Alright, I hope you have learned a lot in our lesson today. Again, this is your teacher Joey saying science is everywhere. See you again in our next episode. Bye!